Hello, 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 my friends. It is Bridget, your friendly ads boss. I am so excited that we are just about. Oh, it looks like my reception's not so great. Let's see if I can get it a little bit better. But we are just about to close the doors for the Clueless Paid Ad Challenge, the 5-day Clueless Paid Ad Challenge. So I wanted to make sure I got on here, jumped on here, and let you guys know what you're potentially missing out on, because you don't want to miss out on this for sure. So let me just get my phone open and make sure that it's not freezing for you guys and that you can see my face and everything's perfect. Um, there it go. Okay, yes. So it's a little choppy. I'm sorry. I don't have the best signal, but we're gonna push through it. So the Clueless 5-day ad challenge, you guys, we are getting ready to close the doors on the Clueless 5-day ad challenge. And this is really where you get to come and you get to learn so that when you are running ads, you don't have to feel frustrated. You don't have to feel scared. You don't have to feel like this is so far out of my comfort zone and I have no idea what I'm doing, because so many people feel that way. And there's really no reason to it. We break it down, we pull it back piece by piece so that you can really understand the foundational concepts that are so important before you start running ads. So it's time for you to stop being clueless about paid ads and dive into the 5-day ad challenge. On day one, we're covering compliance. And everybody goes, compliance, because everybody thinks Facebook just does whatever they want to do. They make up the rules as they go along. Do they make a lot of changes? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Do they make up the rules as they go along? Not so much. In fact, you can find all of the rules if you just look for them. One of my favorite spots with Facebook, especially, is the transparency report. And the transparency report tells you what Facebook will be targeting in their rules on any given quarter and what they'll be bringing heightened awareness to. So this makes me think of a time that I actually worked with. Actually, I had just signed up with a coach that I worked with. He is a high ticket coach. He very high ticket. His program, I think, when I was in it in 2021, it was $10,000. I think it's gone up to $25,000 now. We work together now. In fact, we're working on a live event for August. And when I first started training under him, he came to me and he's like, Bridget, you used to work for Facebook. Maybe you have somebody on the inside, because I've been completely banned of all my advertising rights. And it's not really fair because I don't understand why. So I was like, all right, let me take a look at your account. Let me take a look at, the communication between you and Facebook. And sure enough, he got a letter from the top that stated because of certain reasons, he would no longer be advertising. And he didn't even know what these reasons meant, right? Like one of them was circumventing the system. Circumventing the system is a big one. If you are creating multiple ad accounts because your previous ad accounts have been shut down, that is a huge no-no. Facebook can tell and they'll shut you down for circumventing the system. Another one is using automation as yourself. So right now there's all these automation programs out there. AI is very big, but if you look at the terms and service of Facebook and you look at what they consider spam, it's the use of automation to engage with anybody as a brand or a product or a business. So if you're using, there was a product once upon a time called Friend or Foe. If you're using that, you're violating the terms of service of Facebook and you will be shut down. So we're really going to peel back the layers of the compliance and make sure that you understand exactly what compliance is. Now, Facebook is much more gray in compliance than Google is. Google is very black and white in compliance, and we're still going to be covering that. In fact, on day one, we're going to be going live 1 hour for Facebook and 1 hour for Google so we can dive completely into compliance, right? On day two, we're covering the acronyms, the ROAS, the CPAs, the CPIs, the CPCs, all of the things that you need to know about analytics and the acronyms of analytics. Guys, these are so important because if you don't know what the CTR is and what that number is telling you, then how are you going to know how to make your ads perform? It's as simple as that. I know that I've worked with a client before and their ads we were getting them served. People were not landing on the page. They were clicking the ads, but they were not landing on the page, right? Well, we looked at the click-through rate and our click-through rate wasn't even at 1%. And I'm like, all right, so my guess is that these people are bailing out before the page even loads because it's a long loading page speed. And sure enough, we put Hotjar on the landing page and more than 40% of the clicks weren't going through. And when they were, the page was taking so long to load that they bailed out. So we're going to show you exactly how to identify that through the numbers in analytics. We're going to show you what products we use to identify that with the numbers in analytics and how we move forward. So you guys, that is just the first 2 days of everything that we're going to go through in the Clueless 5-day paid ad challenge. You don't want to miss this. You don't have to be clueless about ads anymore. You don't have to be scared about ads anymore. You don't have to worry about your account getting shut down. Like, that's a big one. And here's the thing, guys, with these account shutdowns, Facebook puts out a transparency report. They tell you every quarter what they're going to focus on, right? If you don't know what they're talking about when they say we're going to focus on political structures that are pushing political campaigns in this region, then how are you going to know that's what they're focusing on, right? If you don't know what the numbers are telling you, you're not going to know what your next steps are. So if you want to stop being clueless about paid ads, I'm actually going to drop a little something for you in the link, a link in the comments. And this is my little gift to you because I want you to see what our learning styles like, how you can get to really get robust ads before you even come into the 5-day challenge. And so what I'm doing is I told you all I had something very special for you. So here it is. I have decided to release my Be Seen for Pennies mini course, and that I'm going to release to you for free. It is a 8-module course that shows you exactly how to get seen for pennies, and this is how you can stop being clueless and start being seen. So I'm going to drop the link to that in the comments, and then when you get into that, make sure you go through those modules and make sure that you're actually building out the profiles that they're telling you to build out in the modules, because they are going to support you in having successful ads, you guys. They will. So I'm going to give that to you free because I love you all so much. And I know that this is really going to help change the projectile in your business and move the needle. So that's all I have for today. There's your free gift. Make sure that you get enrolled in the Clueless 5-day ad challenge because we are closing the doors on Saturday. Bye.